Hey gang, Joyce with Skipping Calves Farms here. I'm in my little greenhouse. It's breezy and warm on this April 2nd Passover day. I was checking things out, and when I went to look, these watermelon seeds I had used this bottom that I had turned into a top by taping cellophane on it. It actually worked pretty good. It's one of the most useful things I've been able to find for this bottom that I had bought from Johnny's Seeds. It's really not very substantial, but I needed a humidity dome of some kind. All of these seeds out here are all very, very old Jack B. Little pumpkin seeds. I don't know if they're going to germinate or not, so we'll just see. But in the meantime, it looks like I've got 2 watermelons in this pot and 2 watermelons in this pot, and these have gotten really, really leggy. Now, from what I understand from doing a little bit of research just here a few minutes ago online, watermelon do not like to be transplanted. You are much better off direct planting them. Well, I got a little impatient a week or two ago, and I had a little space in this, and so I decided I'm trying to learn, gang, is really what it is. I'm no expert gardener, but I do understand one thing. I know about a lot of stuff. I don't know a lot of things. And some things you just have to do. So with the help of some friends at church, I've had a very successful seedling garden so far this year. I've only got about 50% failures on my little experiments and projects. But this is one I decided to do. Now, I have not watered these this morning, so it's going to be kind of crumbly. The other thing I picked up on was this. These are the cotyledons. I don't even have any real leaves on these. But these were up against the top of the dome, and the pumpkin seeds need to be under the dome, or I'm not going to be able to control the moisture. So I'm going to try and take these watermelon vines, seeds. I'm going to try and separate these, and then I'm going to plant them in these. I think these are 12 or 16 ounce plastic cups. These are old plastic cups that I brought home from work that I had iced tea or something in them. And as you can see, I only do it with one hand here. As you can see right here by the S in solo, there's a little hole there. I just took a little nail and put a hole in this whole stack. Well, you go, well, Joyce, these are dirty. You didn't even bother to clean them? No, they only had sweet tea in them. And the sugar's going to do nothing but be good and give a little energy to the vines. So what I'm planning on doing is taking these out in one piece if I can. I'll take these out in one piece if I can. If I can't, I'll just kind of bare root it and put it in the cup with soil from down there. And I'm going to bury it all the way up to the cotyledon, which is right here. Why? Because from what I read, these are still active stem cells. So if I bury all of this stem, it'll root off of that. So let's see if it'll work. If not, well, I got some more seed. I can always stick a few in the ground. But we're expecting some cold weather here in the next week. And there's no way I can hold these off long enough to get them in the ground after that cold spell. So you know what? When you got lemons, you make lemonade. So we'll see how this goes. I'll try and put you on hold If it does time out before I get back to you, well, I will wish you blessings for the day, and whatever you do, just keep chasing the dream. Okay, gang, so what I'm doing is this is some topsoil blend that I made. I just moistened it down a bit. I've fluffed it up quite a bit. I normally do this with 2 hands, but and just put it in here real nice and loose, just like that. And I'm going to do that for each one of them. And then I have a very, very technical tool. Let me see if I can find it here. Very, very technical tool. It's called a Sharpie. And what I'll do is I'll take that Sharpie and push it down like that. Just like that. And that's my dibble, or whatever they call those things. And then I'll use my fingers to get that watermelon seedling in there as far down as I can, hopefully without breaking it. And then I'll give it a good soaking. I do have a little bit of seed soak solution in my watering can, so I'll do that. So here's the second step. Let me go ahead and continue on. Okay, gang, so I've just got watermelon coming up here on this front row. I think I had seeds in the second row also, but nothing's come up, so may have been a difference in the moisture or something, whatever. So what I did was I just took this sheet of 72 sheet and slid it 1 tray up. So the bottom is now sticking out of the bottom. And this is my really sophisticated, fancy-dancy poker upper sticker to get the seed out of the bottom. So I can see right here, now that I look, let me see, I apologize, I'm not looking through the camera. So you can see on a couple of these there's already roots. This tap root is already coming out of this small 72. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and see if I can get that out without breaking off the tap root. Then I'm going to try and plant it all the way down to here. And what I'll do is I've got my hole here, and so if this is the watermelon, I'm going to go in and put fingers on both sides and push it all the way down. I got to get another clothespin to get that clothespin out. Wasn't thinking when I let go of it. Oh well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. So let me put you back on hold. Would not surprise me if it times out this time, because it's going to take a while. If it does, I'll just show you the end result. So with that, gang, I'll wish you blessings for the day. And whatever you do, keep chasing the dream. Okay, gang, here's the mess I got on the second one. That was the double one that had the big root. This was all hanging outside of the cup. I did have to water those a little bit, because when I tried to get the first one out, it was just so soft and crumbly, there was no way I could even get it out. So what these are now, I'm just going to have to take this and put it in bare root, which is exactly pretty much what I did here. I was able to just kind of dangle the root down and put it in, using my finger on top of it. So, but that's some pretty awesome root development, but it's very delicate. So hopefully I won't kill them. Oh well, if nothing else, I'll practice my technique. Be back at you as soon as I can. Okay, gang, here's the second double. It did not want to come out at all. It just kind of crumbled all around it. and I tried pulling gently on this to see if I could get it up. I could feel it kind of stressing a little bit, and so I took this, my label marker, and just went down all four sides and worked it a little bit and was able to loosen it up. So there's two different plants in here, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to separate these roots successfully or not. Looks like they were kind of all looks like they were kind of growing on each other, so I'm going to need both hands, but I'm going to separate these out, put them in 2 cups over here, and this is what we got so far. I'll put you back on hold.